This is Understand the Times, a radio program dedicated to equipping the church with biblical insights for contemporary issues. As an author and lecturer, Roger Oakland speaks internationally on a wide variety of topics. Roger helps us understand and analyze past events, today's headlines, and even things yet to take place. Now, to help us understand the times, here's Roger.
Taking a stand from a biblical perspective with regard to purpose-driven emerging Christianity is not very popular these days. Those working towards establishing the kingdom and getting closer to Jesus through contemplative practices rooted in Eastern mysticism are very outspoken. If you're not in favor of what they're promoting, you are labeled a hater and against everything. One pastor wrote me a letter and asked me the following question. Before you went public with your book, Faith Undone, did you contact everyone you wrote about in the book personally and discuss the issues? If not, shame on you and don't write me back. Of course, I was shamed into writing him back. I recognize that I should always be open for correction. But shame is a pretty harsh term coming from one of the brethren. Incidentally, this man was insinuating that I was violating Matthew 18 by writing about public figures in my book. But Matthew 18 is not about challenging leaders who are deceiving millions of people. One pastor I tried to contact sent his bulldog after me, who attacked me personally with slander. He didn't even address the facts. Should I be ashamed of myself for quoting someone who said what he said in a public forum? Does this really make me a counter-cult kook, as he said? The problem seems to lie in the area of perspective. When a watchman warns about teachings that are popular, the watchman is unpopular. However, popularity is not what determines the truth. For example, the popular position on origins is evolution. Does that mean evolution is true? What about the facts? Ezekiel and Jeremiah were called to be watchmen. When they warned the Israelites that they had abandoned God and were seeking after the gods, the people thought they'd lost their minds. They were interested in hearing about peace, not judgment. They devised harsh things to say about the prophets. Jeremiah got quite discouraged and wanted to quit his job. It's hard to have someone say that you're an idiot when you're telling people the truth. He was only doing what God told him to do. He was trying to warn them that judgment was ahead. I know a fellowship of pastors who responded the same way when facts about the purpose-driven emerging church were presented. When they were told the truth, they didn't want to hear the truth. They said that telling the truth was being critical or having a critical spirit. Saying that one has a critical spirit means that one has been influenced by Satan. Instead of being discerning and warning about deception, you are considered a divisive person. At least, that is what I've been told. Another pastor wrote to admonish me by saying, "The Bible teaches that we are to mark those who cause division." I guess this is why he said I should be ashamed for telling the truth. Of course, he had forgotten the rest of the verse. Paul said the ones who cause division are the ones who teach contrary to the doctrine. However, we know according to 2 Timothy chapter 4 that in the last days, so-called Christians will not want to stand for sound doctrine. They will say discernment and warning about false teaching is just being critical. I'm Roger Oakland. This has been a biblical perspective to help understand the times.
Please visit www.understandthetimes.org for more information, to order materials, or to contact the ministry. Sign up for our free newsletter, news alerts and commentaries. You can also contact us by telephone toll-free at 1-800-689-1888. That's 1-800-689-1888.